Hit pilot. Yes, my beautiful monkeys fly.
I sent the AI back to do orbits over the base at low altitude.
Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. Today's very exciting because for the first time in 8 years, or whatever we've been doing this for, we can fly Super Hornets, all three variants in a full DCS mission. Now, the Super Hornet has been available as an aftermarket mod in DCS for some time now, but the way that you had to install it meant it wasn't much use for us. They've now changed it so that it's much easier and safer to install, so we can now use it, which is great. So today we're doing a massive mission into Iran with probably 10 Super Hornets. We're going to fly from a US carrier group based on the Gonzo station here in the Gulf of Aden. We're going to fly 370 miles to hit a target. The target is, well, I haven't really decided the roleplay. How about a nuclear enrichment plant? Something like that, something very Iran-esque. There are 8 buildings that we must take out, and then we need to head all the way back another 400 miles to the Gonzo station and land. So it's a big mission. We're going to use all 3 variants of the Super Hornet, and we're going to use them sort of for what they're for. So the Growler is going to be doing active jamming, and it's going to be doing seed work. The F model today is going to be searching for targets and destroying ground targets, and the E model is going to be doing air-to-air as well as other duties. So geography first, obviously. This is UAE, this is the Persian Gulf, and this is the southern half of Iran here. Let's start with the target, shall we? The target is several hundred miles into Iran here, and if I can find it, here it is. And all it is, as far as we care, is 8 large buildings that need destroying with at least one 500-pound precision bomb on each building. Note, the bombers today will have steer points on each of them because obviously we know where these buildings are in advance. In terms of defense, there are 5 different types of defense that are going to try and stop us, all of which are relatively realistic. So first, S-400. Iran does have S-400 sites. They have a range of about 165 miles with their 48N series missiles, and we've got that all modelled today. So S-400 battery here, S-400 battery here, and the range rings you'll all see on your TAC maps today, guys. The next layer of defense is going to be a Talash-4. We don't actually have the Talash in DCS, so we're replacing it with an S-300P from Russia. It just so happens it's got the same range, similar types of missiles, stuff like that, so it's going to be good enough for today. For more close-in defense, they have a Kub, which, again, Iran does use a lower range missile, about 15 miles here. Their final layer of defense is their plethora of relatively low-range IR SAMs. We don't have most of the typical IR SAMs that they use, so what I've used, again, is some Russian equivalents, SA-13, with a ceiling of about 18,000 feet. And you can see it roughly encompassed by this funny purple line here. So those are your threats today, guys. As well as that, we have the Air Force to think about. So at least 6 modern aircraft will be taking off from this base here, this base here, and this base here whenever they choose to take off. You probably wouldn't know in real life, but they're going to be MiG-29s with MiG-29 weapons. And that's the threat, guys. Now, that's going to be difficult to take on, guys, because the S-400s outrange our anti-radiation weapons, our harms, by an awful long way. So we can't snipe them. We can't go low, because we could go low and evade it that way. But due to the roleplay, we have to go through the IR guided SAM area. And of course, if we go low, they're going to shoot us. So we need to think of a way around it. So this is what we're going to do, guys. Starting 400 miles away at the Gonzo station, we're going to have 3 types of Super Hornet. The Gulf model first is going to be the Growler. I'll probably be flying this myself. As you can see here, we have a full loadout. Let me try and go through this. We have 3 harms, one there, and one there. Range about 60 miles, maybe 50 miles. We have 2 types of jammer, one there, and one there, and we'll be using that today to protect our flight. We have a double ugly loadout here of 2 fuel tanks. We're going 400 miles each way. There will be air-to-air refueling off-buddy Super Hornets. A couple of self-defense weapons, the AIM-120C here. I've also got these pods on the side. Now, I don't know much about Growlers because I've never really bothered investigating them because we've never really been able to fly them per se, but now we can. We better learn. Does anyone know what these pods on the wingtips are, guys?
I suspect they're detection
ELINT type weapons. Right, so that listens that jams. Viewers, let me know if we've got that wrong, please. Again, as I said, we're relatively new to Growlers and stuff like that. The next aircraft will be the 2-seater Rhino model. So you guys are going to be having JDAM guided bombs, 2,000 pounders and 2 500 pounders, and you can choose which to use on which targets. That's your prerogative. AIM-9 Sidewinders to defend, AIM-120 AMRAAMs to defend, and 2 fuel tanks. No targeting pods today because we know where the buildings are. You don't really need to look at the buildings. And finally, we have the Echo Rhinos, which are going to be in an air-to-air configuration with, I don't even know how many, all the AMRAAMs basically. We're all going to take off, we're going to form up once we're airborne, and we're going to fly in low. And this is important we all do this, guys. We do not want to tip Iran off that we're on our way. So we're going 50 feet all the way into the Strait of Hormuz, so about 150 miles. Once we get to steer point 2, we need to stop off for gas because even the mighty Super Hornet burns a lot of fuel down low, and we're going down low. So at that point, there will be 2 buddy refueling F-18E Rhinos here. They'll be flown by AI because, let's face it, no one wants to fly as a refueler today. They'll be taking off from Oman here. They flew there several days in advance, and they're doing subterfuge. They're doing some pilot training over there, but of course the real reason is they've been planted in for this mission. So they'll take off, they're going to stay at 200 feet and they're going to fly while it's still night time into a refueling position there, and we're going to try and refuel off them. We've never tried refueling off Rhinos before, and well, we don't even really know if it's going to work, but we're going to try. And we've never tried refueling this low either because, again, we want to avoid Iranian early warning. We're going to try doing this at 50 feet. So it might be a very short mission. We shall see, guys. That's that. Once we finish that and we've all topped our tanks off and we're good to go, we're going to push to steer point 3. Now, at this point, we need to climb to altitude because we need to avoid the IR-guided SAMs. And that means we're going to have to defeat the S-400s. Well, we can do that because we now have Growlers for the first time, which have area of effect jamming. What that does is it will stop us being shot at until we're much closer to the SAM. So the S-400 can no longer shoot us at 165 miles. Okay. Now, I thought I'd add in a little bit of extra roleplay just for purely excitement. This is not realistic, but Iran have modified these S-400s overnight to work on a different frequency set. We don't know that frequency set. NATO doesn't know that post-modification. So we're going to have to find out what that frequency set is. That means we're going to have to let them shoot at least 1 missile at us. This is very important before we can listen to that frequency on our ELINT. So we're going to deliberately fly high and into the range markers here. We'll get shot at by hopefully 1 missile. We'll hopefully evade it, otherwise it'll be a very short mission again. Then we'll have the new frequency set, and then we can start jamming. I've set the jamming up through sort of scripting through mission triggers. So once we've got that frequency, the Growler will turn on its jammer and we will start jamming these S-400s. The way I've set it up with the triggers is that the S-400 at that point can no longer engage at 165 miles. It can only engage at 30 miles, which is probably pretty realistic. So that's how we're getting over the S-400s, guys. And at that point, we need to nullify the Talash 4, played by the S-300P, and the Koob here. We'll do that with our seed weapons from our Growlers. At that point, the air-to-ground aircraft, the F models, start doing their job, which is, once obviously we've neutralized these threats here, so don't get shot down before they're neutralized, obviously, go in and bomb. There will be 2, maybe 3 of you. You've got to divide the targets up because you don't have enough bombs not to divide the targets up, so you guys can sort that out yourselves, guys. Once you've bombed them, follow the steer point chain back, careful not to get in the reduced S-400 range, and go home. Finally, the Echo models are obviously escorting us. You do what you need to do to keep us alive. These S-300 yellow rings are real, so stay out of them even when we're jamming. And for God's sake, don't let the Rhinos get killed, because otherwise these S-400s will revert to maximum range and all of a sudden we all blow up. So that's very important, guys. Again, I hope all the triggers work. Obviously, the Iranian Air Force will start jumping in their planes and taking off, and that's you I needed to go and deal with that however you best deal with that, guys. And that's the mission. Big 400-mile, multidisciplined, everything to go wrong. Hopefully it doesn't. And over to the Gonzo station. E-models up first. It's going to be Simba and Dark. Have I got that right?
Yep.
Please take off, boys, and get in the left orbits before the F models go up.
Cat 4 launching. Cat 1 launching.
Come on, Cat 1.
It doesn't want to launch me. You must salute.
Have you pressed the salute button, Doc?
Yep. Took 3 tries.
We're professional
Salute harder.
aviators. Salute harder, damn it. Right, viewers, now we've got the F models. It's Bird, it's Violet, and it's Cannibal. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
All right, off you go.
Guys.
Off you go, you three.
Cannonball, watch Cat 2.
Ooh, without afterburner and a Super Hornet, brave.
Violet launch Cat 4.
Push that button, Violet.
I did.
Push it harder.
There they go.
There they go. Super Hornet to space! Well, this is jolly exciting, isn't it, viewers? Alright, time for golf models. Alright, viewers, welcome into my lovely golf model. Look at all my pylons and my equipment and my stuff. I don't know how it works, but it's just going to... Right, hold fire for the moment, Matrix. I've just got to set my jet up. So, alright, how do I fly this thing? I go... Ah, Matrix is being Matrix, right? Then just don't crash in that case. I need that on. I need that on. That can stay where it is. I don't need any of that. I'm going to turn that on now. I'm going to turn that on now. I'm going to turn that on. Don't forget your data links. That can
Gotta
wait.
hit that link twice.
Yep. Alright, Mr. Growler. Yeah, I said it, Mr. Growler. I've got one heavily armed Growler here. Please don't crash, please don't crash. Alright. I'm up, guys. Giggity. Oh, look, I got a red pilot. So what is he? Is he a Wizzo in the back here, then? Because he's a jammer operator, isn't he? I'm going to call him a Jizzo. Supercap, you devil. You guys come and find me. I'm just setting up my junk. I remember how to fly this plane, so...
Nope. Visual.
400 miles to go, viewers. 400 miles is one of our big ones. Giggity. Right, so one thing I've chosen, viewers, a bit stupidly, is the double ugly loadout for all of our loadouts. There's no reason why. The only reason really is I've seen a lot of pictures with Super Hornets with asymmetric loadouts like that, and I just thought it would be fun, something else to contend with as well as the new plane pretty much. It makes it hard to fly because it's always sort of rolling and yawing to one side. I'm going to go and check the refueling jets. Are they doing what I want? Yes, refuelers are on their way. Oh, it's very exciting, viewers. The first time we've tried this. Spike. Uh-oh, it's about to start. What am I being lit up by?
It was a buddy spike by one of our own people.
Roger. You get
Sorry about that.
EW sets. Hard. Just remember how to fly all this stuff. Look at my jamming pods, viewers. Now, why does it have a spinny thing on the front, I wonder? Who knows that? Is that to power it? Can't be. It can't be to power it. Really?
Yeah, it is built-in generator.
Oh, wow. Alright guys, are you ready for me to put the power up a bit?
Very firm.
I'm in place.
Alright guys. Big, heavily loaded Rhinos and Growlers. Ooh, they're sexy. I know I take the PP out the bog all the time, but it's actually a bloody good aeroplane. Now there's a sight we don't get to see very often viewing to... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put it in the scoreboard, so if we get shot down, it won't be on the scoreboard. Sorry about that, viewers. Growlers and Rhinos.
Yeah, I really thank you for this asymmetric loadout. It's so much fun with the trim.
Yeah, you notice that. It is difficult, isn't it? I like to make my guys work hard.
Did you set the
Timber?
our refueling partners to be at 200 feet?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, right? It's going to be interesting. You know what's going to happen? I bet they end up trying to tank us while dodging the mountains. It's going to be a thing. Right, so what can Super Hornet get? Super Hornet can get a 98% fan speed. It can get 533 knots while extremely heavily loaded. That is quite impressive. What mark is that? 0.8-ish? Maybe?
Yep, 0.81.
0.81. For some reason I've got a real loud rumble like I've got my air brake out, but it's not my air brake, is it? It must be these giant jamming pods. Viewers, we don't know much about Growlers because we're, well, to be honest, just not that interested. We like firing missiles, as you probably know. So let us know what you know about Growlers, how they operate, what the guy in the back does. Is it all secret? What kind of pods do they use? Blah, 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 blah.
Generally, yes, your backseater is looking for signals, choosing frequencies to jam, putting different profiles. There's active, passive jamming. There's like several different electronic warfare things you can do. And that is what he is doing, is managing which type of electronic warfare profile they are using.
In that case, what's the difference between the F and the E? Obviously, they're essentially the same plane, more or less, in their function, but one's got a rear seater and one doesn't. So, what's the different mission profiles for the E and the F? Who knows the answer to that, if anyone?
Training.
Okay, yeah, so it's an inbuilt trainer. But F models aren't just trainers, are they? They're operational fighter aircraft as well, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the same as the F-16D model. Is a operational. It's a combat coded airplane. The F-15Ds were not combat coded.
Also, viewers, I haven't researched any of this. I don't know. I didn't think about it till now. What about numbers? I know there's, I think, about 600 Super Hornets ever built. How many of each? Are they mainly E's with a few Growlers? Are they mainly F's? Let me know what you think about that, viewers. I suspect it's probably about 60% E's, 20% F's, and 20% Golfs, but that's just purely a guess.
I do think the Growler and the F are interchangeable after a little small maintenance.
Well, no, the F was purpose-built to replace the A6 Growler.
You mean the G was purpose-built?
Yes. The G was purpose-built to replace the F6 Growler.
In fact, yeah, here's another interesting thing. Sorry, I'm just thinking on the fly here. So, the Super Hornet concept was that you have 3 different variants, to cover 3 different jobs, as we've talked about. But its replacement, in turn, which is going to be, the F-35C for the US Navy, only has 1 variant, presumably, so the F-35C can do all the jobs of 3 Hornets, 3 Super Hornets.
F-35C is not replacing the Growler. The Growler role is a very specific role. It's like the U.S. Air Force used to do it when they had the EF-111s. And whenever the EF-111s went away, they started sending those specialized pilots to the Navy to keep up the currency on being able to operate those systems. So right now, the Navy is the sole operator of these EF-type missions.
Roger, so there's no Air Force variant?
Yeah, right now there's no Air Force jamming fighter platform.
I never thought about that before, guys, but yeah, absolutely. Guys, we need to do a right turn. I'm going to try it with autopilot on this to see what happens. God's sake, don't dip your wing in the water.
Yeah, it's because you're pushing the speed in a very draggy configuration.
Yeah, but it's fast. Speed and power. I'm a Super Hornet, you're a Super Hornet, we're all Super Hornets. Alright, 42 miles, then we meet our tankers. Viewers, if you like this mod, like the look of this mod, which I'm sure you do now, if you've not already got it, which you probably have, because we're usually the last people to try something out, I'll put the link in the video description, and you go and try it yourself, yo.
24 miles to our 11 o'clock is going to be the tankers. They are... right now they're moving from our left to right, but looks like they're turning away from us.
Gotcha. Shotgun rear tanker, because I want to see all you guys failing in front of me. Right, so far, viewers, everything's gone right. No one's ditched it or been a complete idiot yet. Which is good news. I'm reserving the right to be the first one on the rear tanker, guys. First one on the rear tanker flex. Okay, I've burned 4,000 pounds of fuel, 5,000 pounds of fuel. Wow, this thing guzzles down here, doesn't it? You're right, Matrix. Make sure you're close to your tanker before you contact them, so you contact the right one, guys. So I'm moving into formation with rear now.
Bird's trying to go for number 1.
Alright, merge. Guns.
Let it call out their speed when you know it.
Yeah, about 330 it feels like. I think we can deal with that, guys. Got pretty straight wings. Contacting my guy now. Do it. Tanker. Alright, Texaco's at the rear. Get close. I don't know if this is going to work, by the way. I haven't tested it, so if not, for God's sake, don't turn your afterburner on. Slightly worried that we're heading straight to a run. First time viewers, what's going to happen?
This drogue is not going to have the slack that you're used to seeing in the other one. So the probe is going to look like it's moving up and down in the basket, but once you're in, you're in.
Right.
You can fall out, but yeah.
This is like the Vikings one, right?
Sure.
Yeah, it's like the old Viking one.
I am a Viking. Oh, I can't do this anymore. I'm too crap. My joystick's too knackered. Come on, just do it. I know I'm going to make an excuse here, but I don't have that fine control on the stick anymore. It's just gone all wobbly. And our Matrix sent me a new stick, didn't you?
Contact.
I did.
I just cannot face setting up 50 aeroplanes again, so it's just sitting on the counter at the moment.
What stick is it?
X56. It'll do if I can. I put it in! I put it right in! Why didn't it do it? May turn out to be a very long mission, viewers. I mean, on the plus side, I'm a Growler, so I'm not going to be doing any air-to-air combat, so worst case, I can just go conservative fuel load. Right, come on, stick it in. Oh, someone's beating me to it already, look. Yes! Oh, yeah. Swear word. Sorry, viewers. Not so
How
much.
does 2 Super Bogs refuel 8 Super Bogs?
Human centipede!
No, it's not the stick. I'm having problems too here.
Push a bit further forward once you get in the normal.
Fuck, it went in.
Oh, it's going in. You're gonna have to call for contact again,
Jesus
Cap.
Christ. Frickin' plane.
I'm gonna go with it's all the slop in your stick.
Yeah, it is actually. It's why I can't fly formation anymore, because you can't do small, there's tiny micro bits that you need to do. So you can only do about 5% as minimum, so you're constantly bouncing about. So you basically just have to be lucky whether it happens to bounce in the right place or not. Come on, it went right through the damn thing. Oh, I went straight out. Right, one more go and then I'm giving up.
Alright, Bird's giving up. He's at 2,000 pounds of fuel.
Alright, save fuel. Let someone else have a go.
Abort rejoin. Contact.
Let me try that for you, Matrix. Maybe he'll help then.
You're taking
Thank you.
Falling off.
Marco 1-1 in field 1. Return pre-contact.
Guys, I've got about 50 pounds of fuel. Someone else have a go.
In field 1. Marco 1-1.
It's too hard for me at the moment. No, I'm only a Growler, so I don't need the afterburner that you guys are going to need, so it's more prevalent for you.
You're taking fuel.
Oh no, Simba. Friggin' in like a boss. I know he's not.
No, I'm in. That's what I'm telling you. It's visually, it's gonna be off.
Oh, right, okay. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
struggling with this refilling myself.
Well, I'm glad. It makes me feel a bit better. Most of you can't do it. Again, don't put too much time into Matrix because you're a Growler. You can do without. I see mission time. We're 20 minutes into the mission. It's now 2 Zulu or 060. 0600. Local. 0600 local.
Yeah.
Oh, there's local time. Yeah, well spotted, Dark. Yeah, 0600 local. Right, we got there. Just relearning the jet.
Ready pre-contact.
What I find on this one is you've got to get it in the basket and then like literally switch to the Hornet, refueling Hornet, and just try and find a formation point to stick on and just hope.
Yeah, if you fall back, the thing is on the big birds, there's plenty of slack in the hose, so it'll let you go back 30 feet and stick with you. With this, you've got about 5 feet of play. Like the size
Well,
of
you've
the
got
map.
more forward,
Have you?
which you don't realize.
I didn't try that.
Yeah, Matrix is proceeding en route.
No, you're not Matrix, you're waiting with us.
Hop off.
Next,
you.
guys, Simba, next guy on the front tanker, have a go. Dark, have a go on this. No one leave the formation, guys.
Mexico 1-1 in field 1.
Number 3 on the first tanker is just trying to slot up.
Once you've finished on tanker 1, come back to tanker 2 and wait with us. 9,000 pounds, I can still do it. I can still do it. Right, I better start warming up my arms. Bombers, warm up your J-dams. Good Dark, straight in like a friggin' boss hog. Big sexy.
Yeah.
Well done. Oh, and yours is graphically working. Now, viewers, I'm having to burn gas just to spin those stupid props on those jammers. Sucky, sucky long time. What is the progress of front tanker? Who's refueling?
Cannonball. Slowly. Not getting there yet.
Yeah, it's tough, right?
I was down to like bottom of 7,000 pounds, so
Oh,
I'm glad
wow.
I'm on one.
Oh, right, you're draggier than me then. So, yeah, I'm glad you...
Yeah.
I'll be okay. I'm above 9,000. That said, probably only a few more minutes before we need to make tracks, guys. So once the bombers have dropped their big bombs, they can jettison their fuel tanks and they'll be pretty much drag-free. So they'll get back on like 2,000 pounds. I still think we'll be okay. I'm going to jettison, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jettison the United States Navy's extremely expensive jamming pods as well into Iran. So they can remanufacture it. Crudely.
And in real life, you wouldn't be able to.
Or it wouldn't be carted, you're saying?
Correct.
About now, guys. Well, I guess I'm lucky it's not real life, boys. 06. Well done, Dark. Nice work, you two. Well, the two most important guys that need the fuel have got the fuel. That's the good thing for the mission. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to refuel anytime soon. How are you doing, Cannonball? So you're the last guy there. All right. In that case, Cannonball, you stick with it for another 5 to 10 minutes. The rest of us have one way or another finished, and we're going to start heading off.
I still need a refuel.
All right.
I'm sitting at 54.
All right, Growlers and air-to-air. We're going to start heading off, guys. Find me. Follow me, please.
Which one is this again? Texaco or Arco?
You need to get close to it.
number 1.
Get close to it, and it will always be at the top of your list. Matrix, you're with us. You were in the first phase.
Yeah, I'm here.
Roger.
They can practice their landings in Oman and probably top off on fuel.
Yes, good idea. Not part of the script, but Violet and Cannibal, if you need to, land in Oman and refuel. The good thing is the bombers don't need to be there with us. But for God's sake, also expedite. Don't fall too far behind. Basically, just do everything perfectly is all I'm saying. Right, guys. Our next job with 8,000 pounds of fuel, that's enough, is to get up to 20,000 feet and get shot at. I'm turning my E-lint on now, so I'm going to listen to the S400. Right, I'm going to go to map view, so we are there. All right, it's not going to be long before we get shot at, is the good news. So I'm going to deliberately head towards the left SA-21, guys.
I'll take the right.
Yes, good idea, Matrix. For God's sake, don't get shot down. You will be shot at. Same with you, Echo models.
I'll keep in touch.
One thing to remember, the SA-21 or the S400 is a track-clear missile system, guys. It's not like the old S300. It will not warn you that it's tracking you and not warn you that it's firing at you. Luckily, someone saw fit to add a scoreboard in that tells you if a missile's been shot. So that's how you're going to know. We're going to do a little bit of cheaty, guys. Reminder, once we've pacified the SA-21s, we must get back on our steer point course to take us over the roleplay IR SAMs. It's just part of the roleplay today. Air-to-air fighters, try not to get shot by IR SAMs somehow. Lots of flares when you dive, I suppose. Is anyone going back to Oman?
Cannonball.
Good choice, sir.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's my time, so I have to depart.
Oh, shame. Bye, Bird. It's a shame to lose a bomber as well. Alright, so we've still got Violet and Cannonball. So we need them to get every single bomb on target, otherwise we can't do the mission. Oh, my super bog is so friggin' heavy, I can't get any speed up here. Come on, super bog. Be more efficient.
Level out and gain some speed and then climb.
That sounds a bit sensible for me, Dart. I'd rather just complain. We're definitely in the range rings now. Just oh, what's happened? What's happened?
Someone punched them down.
Why would you do that? So
No, that's just Bird. Don't worry.
Oh, thank God, Bird.
Oh, Bird. Okay.
Fire! Missile! Oh, SA-21 fired. Let me check. It's fired at me. Right, guys, I've got the signal. Dive for the cover. Dive for the deck. Dive for the deck. Don't take any chances. SA-21 is a bitch.
Yep, nailed it on the clock.
3 of them out.
Right, we've got their frequency. I'm going to turn the jammer on now, guys. Stand by. I'm going to go to other. I'm going to go to Growlers, jam, S400 frequencies. Hit. All right, I've jammed them, but any missiles in the air will still revert to active. So the 3 missiles fired are still a danger. There's 1 Growler on Matrix, 1 Growler on me. Dodge.
Third one.
I don't know, I can't see it. Remember, it's an active missile, it will reacquire. My missiles defeated, all missiles defeated. Well done, guys. Everyone back on steer point chain, trying to achieve, well, whatever knots you can. Now remember, as soon as you go over the purple line, there will be active missiles that can hit you at 20,000 feet. So you must be above that. I forgot to say, we've got an AWACS and data link is active, so we will see hostiles. Matrix, you're too low, get high. Simba, you're good. North Korean spy balloon. Ha! Yes, you're too low, get higher. Violet is still refueling.
Violet, abort the tanker, go to the base.
Copy.
You better do the same, Strider. If you're not actually taking fuel, I don't know if you are or not, then it's time to...
Report rejoin.
So where's Cannonball?
Base is refueling.
Yes, Cannonball is refueling. Alright, we can still do this, guys. And the first wave has all got the fuel that they need. How much fuel have you got, Matrix?
6.
Temptation to turn afterburner on. Rising, but must not turn afterburner on. Have you managed to spot the SA-21 emitter on your arm, Matrix?
Negative, not yet.
Yeah, neither have I, which worries me slightly. Don't know why that is. Single player it works. If not, then just ignore it. and go for the SA-10 and the SA-6. Once you bombers have plenty of fuel, expedite your asses over here. Checking data link. No obvious threats. That's good. That's Matrix, that's Simba, that's Dark, that's Violet, and that is Cannibal on the base. We do have personal effect jammers as well, Matrix, so feel free to turn those on. I'm going to turn mine on now. They won't affect my harms, will they, guys?
Shouldn't do.
Alright, I'm transmitting the jammer.
Camp taking off.
Roger. Alright, one bomber on the way, other two landing now. Roger, you said tanks off. We've got tanks on belly and where else? Oh, and on
I would only punch the belly if I were you.
Okay, I'm going to have to just punch the belly in that case. Center. Stores. Yep. Come on, fuel, sit, be frugal. I can't wait to jettison everything. You know what? I need to go higher for fuel, don't I? Matrix, do you see the S300 yet?
Negative, I'm showing the SAM-6 at the moment.
Roger, me SAM-6 too. Just don't want to waste all of our missiles on the SAM-6s. Okay, 0620 local, 0620 local. Not long before those fighters start scrambling. What angels of speed did you get, Matrix?
Angels 25, Mach .77.
How many pounds of fuel did you take off that?
Just under 11.
Copy. I'll do the same.
Check the overview, viewers. I'm there, Matrix is there, Simba is there, Spy Balloon is there, Cannibal's there, and Strider and Violet are just taking it off. Still no SA-10 on our harm sensor, which is a bit odd, not expected. The area, oh, there it is, just as I said it.
Yeah, I have been seeing it.
Yeah, okay, well, I've just seen it. It's a clamshell and a big bird, which means they're probably preparing to fire. Okay, are you going to go for the SA-6 then, Matrix?
I will do.
I'll go for the SA-10 in that case. I'm changing trajectory.
Roger. Our jammers are probably doing quite a good job against
They
these
are,
radar.
Yep, absolutely they are. I would judge your distance to the SA-6 on the map by looking at about 35 miles. I'll suggest firing about 30, assuming you're relatively fast and high, which I'm sure you are. 30 miles. Are you ready to fire, Matrix?
Yep.
Alright, Matrix, pop one off at that SA-6.
Roger. Magnum.
Alright. There's me, there's Matrix, there's Simba, there's Dark, and the other guys are off the screen at the moment. Feel like I'm about 50 miles from the Big Bird, probably still at Wes.
Just be advised, you guys are about 28 miles out in front of us.
Roger, Simba. I'm planning to shoot and scoot back into your wonderful arms, to be honest.
Yeah, Matrix likewise.
Cannonball, do you remember which waypoints require the 2,000 pounders and which ones require the 500s?
2000s are 4, 5, 6, and 9.
Just trying to get my ranging right. So if that's 65 miles there, that's 30 miles there. So I'm about 45 miles. Just a beat more. Just a beat closer, as Baby says. Just a beat more, guys.
Go for Cannonball.
Okay, I'm firing.
7 and 8 for the 500s.
Okay, roger.
That is Magnum on Big Bird. Well done. Magnum on Clamshell, getting closer. Ah shit, been shot at. Magnum 2. Come on, let me.
I think that SA-6 site's active.
My Magnums are out. I'm finished. I'm heading home. Alright, we'll avoid it then. I'm dodging missiles.
Yeah, the SA-6 site I shot at is still active.
Roger. Okay. Bear it in mind, E-models. Still evading missiles. I'm RTB. Still got effing missile chasing me. Get off! Hiding behind some mountains.
Bandits at 075, 005.
Missile defeated. Which way is it to go home?
Magnum.
South.
Well done. Are you firing at the S300 or what?
No, the S6 is still illuminating us.
Yes, I see your problem, Matrix. Yeah, it didn't blow up the radar. It missed and hit the damn unit next to it.
There's another one on the way.
Roger, keep your jammer on. Okay, no one's dead yet. That's the good news. Yes.
Violet 40 miles from target.
Multiple MiGs on the data link now, I see.
Scratch at 140 miles.
Yeah, I was going to say 40 miles. Yeah, I see what's happening, Matrix. They're coming in too low and too slow.
Dark, do you want east or north target?
I'll take north. I've got him on radar.
Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Ah, hit the guy in front of me again. No, we got it, you got it. SA-6 Coupe down. And I don't know what ever happened to my missiles. Oh, mine was shot down. God,
No, still got a radar in that S6 site. SA-6 site illuminated me.
I apologise, guys. My S-300 attack failed. All of my missiles were shot down. Have you got any harms left, Matrix?
I've further got one left.
I need you
I'll
to go.
proceed towards.
I need you to 50 feet yourself to S-300 and shoot it down. Otherwise, we can't do this mission. Guys, bombers, you may need to avoid the SA-6.
Yeah, I'm not coming back from this mission, so you can have my breakfast.
Right, I'm going to watch you guys for a bit. So, oh wow, Simba's already engaging. Matrix is going for a suicide mission on the S-300. Cannibal, FYI, you're in S-300 range now, so you may want to loiter until he's taken that S-300 out. Because it will shoot you down, it will waste all of your fuel. That's a message for Cannibal.
Simba Fox 3.
Go Simba Wimbo.
Oh, we have a target at our opposite direction of us, Simba.
It's a problem, they're basing all kinds of bases all over Iran with different response times. Shot. The threat behind you is an awful long way away, over 100 miles, so just bear that in mind.
Selective. Funding.
Keep us posted, Matrix.
I am headed south to protect the bomber, Stark.
Guys, does he need to kill the big bird or the clamshell that missile missed? Have you got your jammer on, Cannonball?
Yep.
Alright, I'll turn your burners off if I were you.
You need me to recommit, Dark, because you were getting low and into IR missile range.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll head towards the bombers.
Well, he fired on me.
Firing now.
Ooh.
Magnum.
Pull away.
Good luck, both of you. Shot Simba. Okay, yeah, you fired it nice and close, so it couldn't shoot yours down.
Violet spike.
S-300 hit. Well done, guys. Beautiful work. Right, I'm
Still getting a spike from the SA-10. Oh, nope, it disappeared.
No,
It's just the search radar's gone.
Yeah, Violet, you're
They can still fire.
Come 014.
Okay, Matrix, you have a new job. You need to wild weasel those SA-10s, all of them. You need to get rid of all of those missiles. They can still fire.
How?
Yes,
Put your face in the clamshell.
we just wasted 2 of them. Yes, if you can gun it, I will be a very happy man. It's that big clamshell that needs taken out. God damn it, nothing's ever easy. Nothing's ever easy. Checking the SA-6 Coupe is 100% destroyed. So Matrix has basically got to do all of my work now. Great, so I couldn't refuel and now I couldn't shoot us out. Basically, I've done nothing. Apart from I'm probably going to run out of fuel and waste $40 million worth of airframe.
Dark, you continue south. I'm going to stay north.
Better.
I'm seeing a 29 indicator to my west
Yeah.
on my HMD
Yeah,
display.
you're fine.
Good
We're
reason for
aware.
that. The guys will get there before he gets to you. He's awfully angry. Quick reaction alert fighter. It's a very fast fighter. And I am slightly worried about it, but carry on as you are, Violet. Right, Matrix. It's all about Matrix right now.
Cannonball spike 10.
Shoot the antenna on the right. The antenna on the right. We're about to shoot it, Cannonball.
Yeah, my jamming pods are being self-destruct, and I'm going to jettison.
SA-10 launch on me.
Yeah, you're going to have to evade that. Please evade that, Cannonball, with extreme prejudice.
Did you not put any ammunition on board?
I don't know. I didn't even touched it. Does it not have a gun? The Growler doesn't have a gun.
No.
Face it, face it, face it. Or a missile. Put an AMRAM into it.
No.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, 0 rounds on the gun.
Alright, in that case, try an AMRAM.
Okay.
Are you alive, Cannonball?
Still alive, but it's still on me. Okay, cannonball clear.
Shack 1.
Yes, it's destroyed. Well done. Good use of $40 million. Right, the site is destroyed. Well, we think it's destroyed, and there's no missiles in the air. Fingers crossed that's it. Right, Violet, you're fine now. It's now me that's being intercepted. North Korean spy balloon. I'm turning around, coming back to you.
Yep, I'm away.
Oh, I catch did a massive poo right next to me. Oh, it stinks. Oh, I'm dying. I'm actually dying. Pickles, why? I hate you. She can now sneak in, open Jimmy the door open, sneak into a massive poo right next to me. I hate it. I've got to go and deal with it. Big old beat.
10 minutes to target.
Do they not use litter boxes in England?
Oh yes, but I think this the cat's trying to attract attention.
Real pilots don't have to worry about that, viewers, but we do.
I don't know. If your backseater poos himself, it probably smells pretty bad.
It really does, doesn't it? Yeah, fair point. All right, good news. My MiG-29's given up on me and is now heading to one of you guys, and that's a him problem. Oh god, lots more MiG-29s. Lots more MiG-29s coming. Oh dear. Dark and Simba become very good very quick.
That's me done, I guess.
Well done, Matrix.
I demand at least a presidential citation and Congressional Medal of Honor.
Considered.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
1 minute, 15 seconds.
Roger. Violet. How far out are you, Violet?
67 miles.
In range. Dropping first bomb. Bomb away.
Well done. All right, let's hope he's got the right buildings. Pop, one down. Right bomb on the right building. Good job. We can still do this. Oh dear. Cannonball did a cannonball.
Okay.
Oh no, it was just bugged. Oh, you know what I mean. Had a big delay on it for some reason. Stop putting delays on it. It makes my heart go funny.
Oh, that should have hit 9 and 6.
100% hit 11.
Box 3.
Never mind. Done now. Keep shooting, arseholes. Name that film. And how the hell did you install the MiG-29? It's like a Saturn V rocket. Well done, Dark.
Not gonna have to worry about it.
Oh, Jesus, they're coming out of the goddamn walls. More MiG-29s taking off. Shucker and shuckatash.
Okay, bombs away. Heading out.
Go home. Don't go over the S400. Jesus Christ, 0644. We are well over the hour mark. Everything's golden. All right.
May help Violet correctly designate targets.
Yes, you will. Boom.
I'll be hitting waypoints 4 and 5 with 2,000 pounders and 7 and 8 with 500 pounders.
Simba and North Spy Balloon, you've got a priority target coming towards you, which I'm sure you can see.
Less than 2 minutes to target.
Violet, instead of 8, go for 9. So 4, 5, 7, and 9.
Copy. Minute to release.
Simba's attracted a suitor.
Spike.
Box 3.
Yeah, Simba's on it.
And pickle.
All right.
Pickle times 2.
Simba, he threw a fuel tank at you. Careful.
Bombs away.
All right, Violet. Let's hope you got all that switchology right, or there'll be some explaining to do.
And Fox 3.
Get it? Oh, you didn't
Maybe.
fire Fox 3. You're lying. Why would you lie like that, Dark? I pay you to lie.
It will not fire a missile. Oh, come on. There we go.
You got it. Violet, you sexy beast, you might have just done this. You might have just done it. If the last one hits. Come on, last one! Yes! 8 out of 8. Well done. RTB, Dark, take that guy out. The rest of you get the chuff out. Just do what you got to do to get home now, or get back to Oman, or get out of friggin' Iran.
Oh, that's Spike.
Go on, Dark. Go on, Dark. Go on, Dark. Go on,
Fuel
Dark.
state 2.3.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know what the suggestion is. Just do something, Violet. Can you do that for me? Dark is throwing a fuel tank at
I'm gonna
you.
get as high as I can.
I'm so high. Right, let's go home, guys. Let's freaking go home. I'm over the sea. I'm over the sea. Where the hell am I? I'm over the sea. I can see. Right, I suggest to expedite the mission, guys, because we've been here for 2 hours now. We go to Oman and just call it the carrier. Yeah, I said it. I'll even land within the rest of hook. Well done, guys. We got the mission done. I completely screwed everything up, as usual, because super cap, I guess. But Matrix took out all of the SAMs. One with his face in the end, because we had all sorts of problems shooting it. Dark and Simba, well, so far you've taken down 6 of their MiG-29s, so well done. 2 bombers managed to get on target and destroy 8 buildings with 8 bombs without seeing them, so well done. Huh, one of the tankers ended up crashing. That's the thing that happens.
He had such a hard time fueling us, he committed suicide.
Yeah, I get it. Otherwise, Oman, here we come, guys. Last one there is a rotten egg. Right, let's go over fuel loadings.
That's
Cap,
just some DCS drift, Cap. It's fun.
Cap
3-5. Simba's 3-5.
Cap's 900.
4-8. Dark.
Cannonball 2.4.
Strider 84.
Violet 2.1.
Roger. Pilot sounds problematic, as usual. I could probably glide from here. I'm not making it back. I couldn't make it back to the carrier even if I wanted to. It's another 140 nautical miles. I can't do that on 800 pounds. So luckily I've got a divert. My own fault for not being able to refuel, viewers. Strider's got loads of fuel. Cannonball, North Korean spy balloon. You're okay. Poor old Violet's got the furthest to go and the less fuel. 170 nautical miles to go. 210 stat shoot miles to go on 2,000 pounds of fuel. Oh, she's 40,000.
I'm in the cans.
Right. Yeah. You'll be alright, Violet. Now you're clean and you're high, you'll be fine. Oh, not bad. 800 miles of combat. I've done alright. Alright, guys. I'm pretty much here. I've got 400 pounds of gas left. Turn that off. Turn that off. Remove that. For a full mill sim landing. And see you all in hell, guys. Oh, Oman, where are you, Oman? Huh. Maybe a small visibility problem here. I believe the airfield is down here somewhere, guys. Visual. Let's go play some soccer. Matrix is right. He doesn't have a gun. Growler doesn't have a gun. How interesting. Fuel 300. No problem. I may have come in a little hot, guys. Go down, bucket.
Oh, you got tiny, cute little speed brakes.
Yep. Tiny cute speed brakes, best speed brakes. Let me have a look at it. I've done a bit of a harsh landing, but she's a bog. She'll be fine. We'll buff right out, guys. Alright. Easy landing in the end.
Mach 1.6.
Nice. Push that B out.
What's your burn rate up there?
125 an engine.
Friggin' J-turn this bitch. Watch this, viewers. Oh no. Oh bollocks. Yeah, J-turn. Sexy turn. That's what the goal is like. Quote me on. I do have different speed brakes. Since when does Super Hornet have different speed brakes? Dark, are you going to come towards the base or just fly off in different directions and be dark?
One of those things.
It was a rhetorical question. I already knew the answer. Those inlets look sexy. Your inlets are sexy, Dark. Look at you getting a bog to go fast. One thing I know about bogs is they do not go fast. As Baby would say, I did it! Oh, it's a race between Strider and Spy Balloon. Who's going to be the sexiest sexy? It's got to be the last one, wheels down and stopped. Because you're real good. Oh, they're going for different approaches. Dark's gone for a straight in. Strider's gone for a run and brake. No, he hasn't. They're both going straight in. They're both going straight in. Free air show from Strider. The problem is he's gaining altitude all the time. No, he is going for a run and brake. The whole idea of run and brake is you just bleed the speed off. No, I don't know what he's doing. God knows. You guys are freaking nerds. You're going to be landed by now if you do it properly. Still anyone's game. It's still anyone's game. First one to wheel stop. Who's got the best brakes? Strider just can't stop it. He just can't. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. They're both still moving at about 10 knots. Why won't you stop? Exactly the same time. That is so weird. You're both equally nerdy. Correct use of a canopy. Who are you? Dark. Someone. Alright, next car's coming down. Also, correct use of a canopy. Well done. Look at us all getting our canopy, our Milsim canopy etiquette right. Also, the flaps are massive. Your flaps are too big, mate. Welcome home, hero.
Yay. 200 pounds.
200 pounds, big sexy. I've got... Oh, I got zero.
J-turn! J-turn! Ah!
Oh no, don't do it. Avoid the J-turn at all costs. Simba's back. When you're down, line up for inspection. I'm going to make sure all of your canopies are fully off. Right, Violet, how much fuel have you got?
650.
650 pounds, that's plenty. Make sure you come in, land on your first go, please, direct approach. There's always consequences for being last back. You know how I hate people losing and being last. So, we've got a new game we're going to play. It's called... I don't know what it's called. It's called something.
Red Rover.
There we go. We've got the boys here who've still got fuel. Unfortunately, I've now run out of fuel. When I unleash them, they are going to full power and eject, and they're going to see if their carcassless aeroplane can hit Violet when she's landing. Violet has to land. Oh guys, wait for it, wait for it, wait for
3 miles.
it, wait for it. Think sexy thoughts, big, handsome, sexy thoughts. Feel the urge, feel the power.
Who's that flying over?
Tanker. Arco.
3, 2, 1, punch it, humans. Hit Violet. Yes, my beautiful monkeys fly.
I sent the AI back to do orbits over the base at low altitude.
Huh, someone set their trim interestingly. There's still a possibility. There's still a possibility. Damn, we missed Violet. I'm not going to lie, we missed Violet and 2 just disappeared. Well, that game didn't work very well. Oh, look at that guy. What a friggin' nerd. That's it. We did a massive break. 2 hour and 20-minute mission. We covered 800 miles. And we actually did what we were supposed to do, which is scary. Any thoughts?
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever, because thinking is bad for the soul. Bye-bye.